So are you wanting to start, or do you want me to start this?
I mean, I'll start because my 13th is who you had 9th. It's Mike Evans.
All right, that works.
We'll go glance over him, just kind of reiterate a few things.
Yeah.
He did finish 10th overall at the position last year. He was 29th in targets, 109, 32nd in reception, 70, 18th in yards with 1,006. Keep the streak alive.
Yep.
4th in touchdowns with 13. Weeks 9 through 17, with Antonio Brown on the field, he was still the wide receiver 9, 14.9 points per game. It's very good. Only sees an 18% target share in this offense, though, last year, which is pretty low.
Yep.
He had 14 targets inside the 10. Turned that into 9 touchdowns.
Yep.
And if you watched the videos from last week, I could have put more in. Mike Evans on the goal line. Like, there were more.
Yeah.
But the problem is, he has to be a double-digit touchdown receiver to return his ball. He has to be.
Yeah, and the reason I have him at 9 though is because I don't see it.
No,
changing.
yeah, and I mean this is very close. I still love his ADP, but he did have 7 games last year with 6 or less targets.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's not a target hog. No, he never has been.
No, at times he has been, but not now.
True. With the emergence of everybody else.
Yeah, and the addition of Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin in the office, OJ Howard's going to be back. So, who's your 13?
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm
so happy right now.
Yeah.
We're finally going to be wildly different on the
Yes, this is going to be wildly different episode.
I have him at 21.
Wow, that's ridiculous. You're an idiot.
Next year, I'm all about it, man.
Nah,
next year, I see it for CeeDee Lamb. Next year, very high end number 2.
Yeah.
I'm finding it hard. I mean, if we find out more about the Amari Cooper injury and he's going to be missing more time or something he could re-aggravate, CeeDee Lamb will definitely go up. But I'm having a hard time really buying into the hype like some people are. And I want you go first.
I'm buying in, man. I am definitely buying in.
I'm actually really happy right now.
So here's what I find crazy. And again, last year was definitely kind of interesting with Dallas because
we brought up when
Dak.
We talked about Amari Cooper.
Yep. Wait, did we talk about Amari Cooper last week?
He was my 12 last week. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was my 12.
Cool. So through weeks 1 through 5 with Dak, so these are just with Dak, he was on a 16-game pace of 93 for 1,385 and 6 touchdowns. That's amazing for a rookie coming in. I mean, that's not Justin Jefferson. You know, Justin Jefferson was kind of like the epitome.
He did see the second most targets out of any rookie receiver last year behind Justin Jefferson.
Yep. And he's only one of 7 rookies with 70 receptions and 900 yards over the last decade. I have a feeling that CeeDee Lamb in this offense, as long as Dak stays healthy, and again, we don't really know about Amari Cooper, and Amari Cooper lingers with injuries all the time. This isn't something new.
Yeah, but he has been.
But he's still good. Yeah. I'm not saying he's
very,
bad.
very good.
He's still very good. But I think this is an offense where CeeDee Lamb could really start seeing just more. I think he already is the clear-cut number 2. I can't see Michael Gallup taking anything from him.
He's 100% the number 2.
And he plays in the slot. He's going to stay in the slot, I think, because he's predominantly in the slot.
But I think that's why most people have him as high as you do, because the reports are coming out that he's going to be moving out around us. He did not move out of the slot last year.
He has like 600 and something snaps in the slot.
It was outrageous. And Michael Gallup
actually
only played on the outside.
He had 666 snaps in the slot, and he had 61 wide.
Yeah.
Now, he can do both.
Yeah, he is very good, but he is by far a better slot. Like he's a very good slot receiver.
He's a very, very good slot receiver. And I really don't know if it's going to change, but I just keep remembering when he was coming out last year, just his catch ability is so dominant.
Yeah, he's
good.
He's a very good receiver.
I almost like him better than Amari Cooper. And that's exactly why.
Don't you have him higher than Amari Cooper?
Yeah, I do. But what I'm saying is just naturally, not just because of Amari Cooper's injury, I think I start to like CeeDee Lamb naturally better.
Next year, man. Next year. It's not this year.
You're all in next year for him?
Next year.
Guys, I'm all in this year for him. I don't see it changing. I love CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be dominant this year. I don't even have anything else you need to know.
Okay, so we'll go to my cons.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll just add 18.1% target share in the offense last year. That's a decent mark.
It'll go up.
Significantly, decently less than Amari Cooper's. But can it go up, though?
I think it can.
Michael Gallup is still going to be used in this offense. You're going to have Blake Jarwin back. You're going to have Dalton Schultz. Zeke, Tony Pollard, everyone in this offense. This is a crowded offensive group. And last year, they were throwing the ball lights out with Dak.
Yeah. But do you believe
that
the hype was
defense
Dak?
will be improved? I'm not saying they're gonna be world beaters, but last year they were awful. That defense improves, a better running game. Dak Prescott in there the whole time. I don't know if they're going to be as pass happy. They're still going to be one of the best offenses in the league.
Yep.
But yeah, I have him at 21. I think he finishes better than he did last year. I don't see the super high end number 2 finish for him this year.
Yeah, the one concern that I do have is like the red zone targets.
He also had a lot of bust games last year. He disappeared a lot.
I'm not denying it, but that's last year. We're moving on to this year. To me, I don't buy into the whole Zeke stuff. I think Zeke is kind of on his way to kind of just being down. He lost some weight.
He's definitely over the peak.
He lost some weight. Good for him. All this kind of stuff. I just don't see this massive resurgence from Zeke. I think he's going to be better than he was last year, 100%. But I don't see it being huge. I've never been concerned with Blake Jarwin. He'll get his catches. That's great. But he's a tight end.
But now they're going to have 2 tight ends. Blake Jarwin wasn't there.
And Dalton. I still don't care. Neither one of these will be dominant tight ends.
No,
it's not like a George Kittle's in this offense.
Yeah, no, but it keeps CeeDee Lamb from increasing from what he did last year. Because he's going to have to increase a lot from what he did last year to get to where you have him ranked.
I get it, dude. I get it. It's going to happen. So don't worry about it. It's going to happen. He's going to have a 24% target share. It's massive.
24%?
I have no clue. I just kind of threw that number out.
I mean, that's a very good mark. But, I mean, Amari Cooper last year, he saw...
What did Amari Cooper see last year?
Where is he? 21.2.
Okay, so
if Amari Cooper's playing 16 weeks, he's seeing more targets.
Yeah.
He's seeing more yards.
So I still think it'll be around 20. But I think what is going to happen is, Michael Gallup's not going to see the field as much.
He will, though. He will still be used.
I know they're going to do the 3. Okay, so are they going to do 3 wide receiver sets or are they going to do 12-man personnel?
They're going to do both.
Well, what are they going to do more often?
I'm just saying Michael Gallup is not a non-factor in this offense. He's still a very good wide receiver. But we go back to 2 years ago, everyone was hot and bothered with Michael Gallup. Everyone thought Michael Gallup was going to be this breakout star.
And he wasn't. But CeeDee Lamb
good.
is.
No, he was good. But then they drafted CeeDee Lamb. Michael Gallup is still a very good wide receiver.
Yeah. I love CeeDee this year.
Okay.
It ain't changing me, man. You ain't changing me.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.